For episode 4 of my bread series Loaf Love, I'm making one of the most asked for recipes, a loaf of whole wheat bread. Here's all the ingredients that you need, and we'll be using both milk and water. So first, mix together the milk, water, honey and yeast and let it go all frothy. Once that is done, you add a part of the flour, mix it with a spoon or fork, just bring it together, make sure there are no dry patches and then cover and let it rise. Now this will look like a cake mixture, but that's fine. And then you add the rest of the flour with the salt, bring it together again and then you add the butter. And then you put your arm muscle into it and start kneading. So what we've essentially done is tried to increase the gluten formation in the bread and also enhance the flavor. So while you knead this, which is one of the most important processes in making bread, you might find it to be different than making white bread because this is a denser, heavier flour. Once the dough starts to gain strength and comes together into a smooth ball, you line a bowl with some oil and let it rest for an hour, maybe more. When you see the dough has risen, you punch it down gently and move it to a working surface and then use your hands to stretch it and then a rolling pin to gently roll it into a rectangular shape. So now for shaping the bread, simply roll and seal. Do not apply too much pressure, else the bread will not rise properly. In the end, just roll the shaped loaf to create some surface tension and seal the edges. And now just let it proof again in the baking tin. So once the final proofing is done, I just brush the dough with some oil and honey and then sprinkle some seeds, which is completely optional. Bake this in a preheated oven for about 30 minutes and then let it rest covered with a damp cloth for at least 2 to 3 hours. So here are some facts for everyone who's going to be trying this recipe. This is whole wheat bread. It will not rise as much as your white bread because it is a denser, heavier and less glutinous flour. And yes, this is a longish recipe, but trust me, if you follow it, you will end up with a fantastic, delicious loaf of whole wheat bread. Now try this out and let me know what else you would like to see as a part of the bread series and enjoy.